Hello and welcome back to Power and Revolution 2023. How you doing, everybody? Eric M. and Twin Sway here. It's been a very long time since our last episode. I think when I tried shooting this episode, episode 11, to start, it was early 2025, and then I stopped because I had stuff going down with my health and hardware issues and all that. But we're back. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to continue where we left off from episode 10 because I've had hardware and software issues. Um, so we lost the save file. So we're just going to continue on. We're just going to start over. I mentioned in my vlog, a recent vlog, I was thinking of starting over and doing a different type of United States where it was split up into two again, like back in the Civil War days. But um, that that was a big undertaking. I decided let's just start over. And so we're starting over. The last episode, we were going to war with Kiribati, which obviously now is not going to happen. I'm going to show you guys. We were attacking these guys to take them over, but because of hardware issues and I lost my save file, that's not going to happen for now, anyways. So we're going to just continue. We're just going to start over and start from scratch. And see how this new version of the playthrough goes. This one's going to be a little different from before. To help advance where we were before, I did a little cooking the books, as you're going to see here. And we have a treasury reserve now and a budget surplus. And we're playing as President Joe Biden. This is January 2023, so this is before the 2024 elections. So this is before, in real life, all hell breaking loose and Trump taking over and nosediving the economy and all that. So we're going to avoid that. We're going to combat the Republican Party and try to discredit them. We're going to eventually combat Russia and their attack on Ukraine. We're going to look into Iran and dismantle their nuclear arms plans. We're going to build this economy up. We're going to do things the right way. We're going to strengthen relations with Canada and Mexico. We are going to try and acquire more land like we did before, including the Caribbean. We're going to extend in South Pacific like we did before in the previous playthrough. We are going to try and acquire Greenland. I have means and ways to do that. The first time I tried doing that, we failed. We couldn't get them annexed. But I've learned since then from other YouTubers an easier way to possibly get Greenland in our control. They're owned by Denmark, so the easiest way I saw to do that, I'm gonna show you guys that easiest way to get Greenland voters to accept us. You guys will see how that'll work. So before we do anything, I want to go to Secret Service, go to FBI, and we're going to put some people under surveillance because I want to nail their butts to if I can find any issues. I gotta find them. I guess it would be under other parties. A couple people that are in the Republican Party. Ronald, oop, there he is. Gotta go back. Where is he? I think I missed him. Well, Nick McCollum, or Mitch McCollum, I definitely want to put him under surveillance because I do not trust that little whiny, sniveling snot-head. And I want to put Trump under surveillance. I know he's here because I just saw him. Here he is. So we're just going to keep an eye on them, and if we can find anything, we'll figure that out. Let's also go ahead and put... Let's see here. I think... No. Institutions. Maybe that's it. They need to change that from institutions to governors. I don't know why they would be in there. I want to put a few Republican governors under surveillance. So Ron DeSantis, I'm going to keep him under check. State of... This is supposed to be that Sarah Huckabee. Let's put her under surveillance. And the Texas governor. I don't trust him either. That's a female. That's supposed to be, God, I can't think of his name. Well, we're going to keep an eye on her. And let's check the Alaskan governor, too. Whoops, wrong. I think they're also Republican. Yes. So we'll keep an eye on those people. And, see what happens there. Now I want to do another change. I want to get a referendum in. See if the people will allow that. The people like that, we're going to create a reform here. It's probably going to fail, but we're going to try it. You never know. 2023. It's not letting me type. Oh, here we go. Game's a little wacky. Still not letting me type. Come on. People's voice. There we go. Change length of congressional terms. Okay. See if I can stick anything else on that bill. We'll see. So let's go to some other stuff here. Look at women. Special criminalization of street crime harassments. Yes, we're going to do that. Contraceptives, we're going to promote. Determine legislation on abortion. We're going to leave it. We're going to I think people are gonna be for this one. Yeah. It's the oldest trick in the book. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and approve that one. We'll do this as the healthcare reform. This is the 2023 Women's Rights Act. Actually, women and children. There you go. Okay. Determine legislate. Okay, so abortion, we're going to leave that legal. So then we're going to go to children and youth. We're going to sexual age consent is 16. We're going to leave that. Criminal responsibility. Prohibition of capital punishment. We're going to put that on the women's rights bill. Maximum school age 17, I suppose. Alcohol legal age should be, I personally think it should be 18, to be honest. Yeah, some people are against that. We're gonna leave it. If you're old enough to defend your country and you're old enough to vote, then you should be old enough to drink and smoke. So I think this is stupid. Minimum age for driver's license, 16 is fine. Censorship, violence. Okay. I want to check. Where is it? Health. I know it's not legal yet. I was hoping for the referendum to pass so I can have the people vote on this, which is marijuana consumption. I want to legalize it. I think it should be legal. I know it's not going to pass, but yeah, see, too many people are against it, and I don't agree with that. But I can tack it on another reform if I have to, so we'll see. So we'll go ahead and fast forward a day. See what happens. Yeah, we're already up to 59%. Ukraine wants us to give them weapons. I'm going to think about it, but for right now, we're not going to do anything.
I feel it necessary to instruct you on the strategy of targeted conquest, which is a simple and effective military option that we can use in the event of expansionist warfare. So, at our headquarters, you can designate one or multiple regions in enemy territory as a target. Our troops will be deployed and they will attack to conquer those regions, then adopt a defensive stance in order to keep it. If the enemy manages to retake the territory, our troops will focus solely on taking it back, and then defending them once again. If the nation is very large or too powerful to be completely conquered, this strategy will help you make partial gains with your military. Then negotiate that annexation with a peace accord. And whether you decide as you go or from the start of the conflict, our troops will adapt.
Cool.
You were elected thanks to your speeches, but only action will keep you in power. This country awaits your initiative. You direct the boat.
All right. So we're at 59%. I'm going to go ahead and send ahead here. Immigration policy. So we need to work on immigration, which we will. The current state policy does not offer us the necessary guarantees of freedom and safety. We need a strong signal. So the Jewish community is not happy about something. So let's go to Secret Service. Manage my networks. Okay, so we have Russia, France. So I don't want any in France. Oh, shit. Israel, no. I don't want any in Israel either. What is, hold on. What is it? Hold on. Okay. I don't need any in Israel. Don't need any in Brazil. Egypt. We'll keep an eye on Egypt. I'm going to drop this to 10. Thailand. I'll keep that at 10. India, Pakistan, yeah. South Korea, I don't need. Because we're good with them. Switzerland, I don't understand why they're neutral, but whatever, we'll get 10. I think we're actually in the... I think we're actually in the red for relations with them, so we'll have to get that fixed. I personally got no beef with them, so I don't know what the deal is. Okay. So with Russia, I have 107 left. So I want 75. And I want industrial spying and espionage, political spying, demolition of strategical objectives, cyber attack, preparation, and the manipulation of social media. Iran. How many do I got left here? 10 left? Okay, so 29. So let's drop. So I have 11. Wait a minute. Yeah. So I'm at 30 and oh, that's Iraq. Shit. I didn't want to do that. I wanted Iran. Yeah. Yeah, they don't need that many. In Iraq, it's Iran I want. 20. There we go. Yeah. Iran. Same thing before. Okay, there we go. And North Korea, same thing. Political spying, demolition of strategic. And we're going to manipulate the social media because they have a media blackout on their people. And everybody else, I think we're okay for now. So that's it for... Okay.
I believe I must remind you here and now of the various elements that can impact the effectiveness of the infantrymen in combat. So, in no particular order, the strength of the military, the quality of the armaments, the quality of the military education and training, salary levels, the legitimacy of the conflict, of course, especially if the soldier has to defend their homeland on their own soil. Shifts in the conflict, such as territorial gains or losses inflicted on the enemy, weapons suppliers, moral support, including coming from the head of state. One can conclude that at your level, the highest there is, you have the means to impact troop morale.
All right. So, let's see. What else do we want to do in this episode before we hang it up here? Let's get... diplomacy. Oh. Here we go. Foreign exchange programs. Here we go. So we can do... Australia. Let's do Canada. I'm just gonna do a few here. Let's do Mexico. That'll piss off the... This'll piss off the MAGAs. Let's do France. Let's do... Let's do... We will do Iran, or not Iran, we'll do, Ireland and Iceland later. We'll just do the biggies. Italy. Let's do UK. And let's do Japan. I'll call that one good. That should do. Oh yeah. 63%. This will also help my... maybe get my chances of getting that one bill passed, referendum bill. Yeah. See the details. Yeah. Oh, it's, yeah. See how it's going up now? That's good. More people starting to love me. That's good. That's very good. Okay, so Japan has accepted a lot of these. I'm gonna have to. Oh.
The target is in position and under surveillance 24/7. Data collected by our agents will be regularly updated into the Synthetis report that you will be able to review on file from now on. Good reading.
Okay, so Mitch McCollum is under surveillance.
The target is in position and under
Oh,
surveillance
it's the same one.
24/7.
Never mind.
The target is in position and under surveillance 24/7.
Okay, Trump's under surveillance.
The target
Basically, everybody we got
is in position.
is under surveillance.
The target is constantly on alert. Any direct approach would have a 93% probability of failure.
That's the Texas governor.
It isn't unthinkable that they might suspect something.
Okay, so Texas governor is suspicious. Okay, that's fine. I just want to keep an eye on them because I don't trust them.
The target is in position and under surveillance 24/7.
Well, that's Alabama.
collected by our-
Whoops. That one in Alabama was Alaska. Oh. Oops. Texas governor, Arizona. It's weird.
I must inform you that you can.
That was supposed to be Florida. Yep, Florida's been watched. Arizona, Texas. Huh. Okay. And then we got a whole bunch of countries accepting to be exchange student partners, so that's a good thing. So we'll go ahead and clear all these out. Actually, I can just clear all requests. There we go. Okay, I think we're going to leave it here. We're done good today. A lot of people are happy with us. So we're going to end this episode here and call it good. If you like this episode, hit that like button, leave a comment if you like, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to help out future projects, upgrade the channel, please visit my Patreon at patreon.com/AmmonTwins28, or you can drop something in my Cash App. You don't have to help, but any help is always greatly appreciated. Till next time, peace out.